Hello everyone, Pegasus Wadio here. I'm going to show an Odion deck profile for a deck that I played on Farfa's Genesys tournament that I went top 4 with. I just lost in the semis to the Draco Tail deck, which was also really good, really crazy deck. So let's get to it. On this deck for the engine, I play 3 Anubis, 3 Man, 3 Treasures, 3 Apophis Serpent, and 3 Swamp Deity. Um, you can cut a serpent if you want, but I just like having more chances to drawing them because it's good to draw all the serpents. I also play one verdict of Anubis. You can cut it if you want, but I just like having the option because sometimes you open man and you already have the Treasures of the Kings, so you can just search it to have an extra interruption. And if you manage to negate a spell when there are monsters on the board. It's just a board wipe and it does damage. It's really good. For the non-engine, I decided to play some really high impact hand traps like draw. I think draw is mandatory this format. It's so cheap, like only 5 points. And for the impact that it has on the game, I think I've had to play it. And Nibiru is also cheaper. It's 5 now. So I decided to play it as well to Nibiru. And Ghost Ogre, it's also cheaper. So I think it's worth it to play now because only 3 points and it's a pretty good hand trap. Also effect veiler, it's pretty good and not once per turn. Um, Extra, I think it's sort of play. You spent 30 points, but it's just that good of a card. For the traps, I only played Needle Ceiling and Torrential, which are really good in this deck because man protects all your serpents from card effects, including your own. So you can just use them and not care about it. And they're good going second as well. They can break boards if you want. And Ultimate Slayer was really good this tournament. Ultimate Slayer, I think it's a great card this format. It's good against most decks. And yeah, you can respond to it. It's just a great card. Um, I decided to play like only one Scorpion. Sometimes people play two, and that's fine. But I don't really like to draw it. And one Temple of the Kings. For the extra deck. Oh, and I decided to. The reason I decided to play so many hand traps on Odion is because Odion is already good going first. When you go first, you set up a crazy board with protection, negates. So I just want to maximize uh, my chances of winning going second because this deck struggles a bit going second, especially against the heavy combo decks. So I want to play high impact hand traps and a high amount of hand traps so that I can draw like one or two at least, so that I have a chance to play. And it was really important because this tournament I went first like 2 times. There was like 8 rounds of Swiss and the top cut, and in all of that I went first like 2 times, 2 or 3. I think it was 2. But most of my games I went second, and the hand traps really helped, as well as Ultimate Slayer to help break boards. And yeah, the extra deck, 3 Divine Serpents. You always want to have them, and you don't want to banish off Stravens, but that didn't happen, fortunately, in the tournament. A Garuda, the Cloud Beast, the target's first layer, Sky Blaster, and Aggregator. I played some rank 6s. Strike Bowser is the one that came up the most. It's just on the gate on board. Um, Wallow came up a bit as well. It's a graveyard return to deck. And Constellar didn't really come up, but you could use it to like add a drawback to your hand. That could be good, but I didn't really use it. I There was some rank fours. The only one that I actually used was Redoer. I think it's good because Apophis is level 4, so you can combine it with Man to have an interruption with Redoer if you want. The side deck doesn't really matter because the whole tournament, including the top cut, was singles, so nobody got to really use the side deck. but this is what I would have used if it was matches. A bit of kaijus for uh, boss monsters. Black Horn for going first. I usually swap out the Slayer Sword. It's really good. It's a really great card. And some additional hand traps to side. But yeah, that was it. That was my deck profile. I wanted to thank Farfa for hosting the tournament and all the staff that were really helpful. Thank you to all my opponents. Um, Really great experience overall. I really love Genesis. I think this format is really close to being like close to perfect. The only cards that I played against on tournaments that um, made non-games were draw, which I am using because it is good, but I don't think this card should be this cheap. And I think Rongo, I don't think Rongo is like 100 points yet, or maybe it is. I don't know. Okay, time does. But yeah, that was my deck profile. Thank you everyone for watching, and goodbye.